This is the GCF and least common multiple homework. A couple kids asked if we could do a couple word problems. So I have my notes right next to me on least common multiple and GCF that we did today. So I'm going to go to the back of our worksheet and I'm going to look at number 5. Number 5 says 2 discs rotate at different speeds. The smaller disc rotates every 10 minutes. That's pretty important, so I'm going to underline that. The larger disc takes 15 minutes to rotate. That's important. If they both start rotating at the same time, how long until they meet or align again? So I got to be thinking to myself, is that going to be an LCM problem or is that going to be GCF? So if I look over at my notes, Ms. Flood kind of talked about some keywords we can look for to know whether it's a GCF problem or whether it's an LCM problem. So one of the things that this said is, well, how long until this happens again? And so if I see, oh, happens again in the future, that probably is a hint that I'm going to use LCM method for this. So if I do least common multiple, the 2 important numbers that I underlined were every 10 minutes and every 15 minutes. So I'm going to do my upside down wedding cake. I'm going to do the same process like if it were GCF, and I'm going to say, well, what's a common factor that goes into 10 and 15? And I'm going to start with those prime numbers, 2, 3, actually 2 is not going to be a prime number. 2 doesn't go into 15. I'm going to list them over here though. 2, 3, 5, 7. Those are some of the prime numbers we want to start with. So 2 doesn't go into 15, so that one's not going to work. 3 doesn't go into 10, so that's not going to work. 5 will go into both of those. So if I put 5 out here, 10 divided by 5 is 2. 15 divided by 5 is 3. And then I look at my numbers 2 and 3. Well, they don't have a common factor. So I say, well, this is LCM, so I'm going to make my L. And those are the numbers that I'm going to use to find the LCM. I'm going to do 5 times 2 times 3. So 5 times 2 is 10, times 3 is 30. So that means it's going to take 30 minutes for those discs to align. Okay, let's just take a quick look at the next one. Number 6 says you want to make bouquets of balloons. You choose 55 white and 20 red balloons. Every bouquet will have the same number of each color. So what's the greatest possible number, that's important, of bouquets that you can make using all of the balloons? Well, whenever it says greatest possible number, if you look back at the notes, if it says greatest, we're going to do a GCF problem. So I'm going to write that down. That's going to be a GCF. But I'm going to leave that one to you guys to solve. We can set it up. There's going to be 55 white, and there's 20 red. You guys set up that upside down cake, and you guys should be able to solve that one.